Okay, welcome back, students. Again. So now I'm discussing about the Java-related question. So, try to understand this. Okay. So see, students, here I'm created one package Shiva course. So in that now I'm going to create one class. That class name is I'm writing like example related to static keyword. So students, I'm selecting public static void main. So see students, it is very important static keyword. Okay, so what is the use of static keyword? Static keyword methods, static variables you can access anywhere of the program, anywhere of the this particular Eclipse or anywhere. Okay, so here this is a scenario you can see here. Here number of packages, these are all, every package they're having their own programs. Okay, so like that here. So these are all packages, every package having different classes. Here static keyword where we apply, suppose I want to access from this class, I want to access the information it. Okay, so when I want to access the information from first.java, you have to put these particular variables, these particular methods as static. So before discussing about very depth about static, we'll see what is static, what is static method, what is a static variable. So we'll see here for the first one. Here I'm writing static keyword first. Don't write here semicolon and closing open bracket and closing bracket. Just leave it as okay. So this is static block. Okay. System dot out dot println hello. So my question for all, this one is executed without, here I'm not written anything here in main function. Is this will execute now? So let us execute this. We'll see what is the output you got here. Without main function, is this will run or not? It is not running. The class of static or administering static block. So my PC is somewhat low. Okay, just I am saving. Again, I executed this one. So here, see, without main function, your static is executed. Okay, hello. See, it is executed successfully. You can see this output. You got hello and hello. Okay, so without main function, without public static void main, your static block is executed. So that is okay. Then what about static variable? So in this program, I am writing int x equals to 10, I am taking one variable, and one more variable int y equals to 20, I am taking, and the first one I am created as static variable. This is the non-static variable. So here this is a static block, this is a static block, and these two are what? Static variable and non-static variable. Suppose in this I am displaying those information here. System dot out dot println x, no error, y, error. So what you are getting by saying this, static block can access only static variables. Try to understand. So when you want to access y, it is showing error. You can see if you put here also static, it doesn't show any error. Clear? So now just I want to remove this. Okay, no problem. So now I want to execute only one. Now what is a static variable? Now you got static variable can access in static block. Okay, so next one, after this I am taking static, sorry, void function one, void, sorry, void function 2. Here I'm calling it as I am function, I am function 1. Here I am calling it as void, sorry, here I am calling it as what, I am function 2. See students here, so this is a normal function, this is a not function. In public static void main, if you want to execute these particular functions directly, it will show the error, it will show the error. So now what I am doing, any function, if you want to execute function 2 also, it is showing the error. Okay, but if you put static in front of it, it doesn't show any error. Static, now you can execute this all function 1, function 2, no errors. What you are getting by seeing this, static block first executed, static block can access static variables, static methods we can access from main method directly. Now if you remove here, what error, so in order to access non-static methods, you should create object for it. What is object, what, how to create object, what is the class name, example static e equals to object is e, new equals to example static, created. By using that object, now you can call by using this class object where I created here, that is an object u. So now by using that object you can call it. Now error gone. What you are guessing, what is output? First static block is executed, what is output, hello hello, and x value is what, 10. Later function 1 I am fn1, next I am fn2. So this is output you are getting. So same saving and execute. Got everyone here? Hello hello, 10 I am function 1 function. Now my one more question is, can we access, sir, we accessed this in the static block, we accessed xy into this, then what about function 1 and function 2? In function 1, now I am accessing x, no error. No error means in static function you can access, in static functions you can access static variable. Now we'll see, can we access static? No, again it will show error. So what you are getting by seeing this diagram, static methods, static block can access static variables. Now we'll see this is so this is error, right? So we cannot access it into static method, we cannot access non-static variables. Okay, see how you are identifying static and non-static. Before, when you I am kept a static, there is static variable, static method, static block. If you are not kept, that is non-static variable, that is not static variable. Okay, see here, here this is error, right? So I am removing this. So I am removing this. Okay, next one. This is a non-static, right? Here I am going to execute non-static function. In this I am accessing static. Yes, no error. Static variable you can access in static block. Static variable you can access in non-static function also.